in the meantime, 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 in the meantime. That shit was crazy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Meantime. I'm your host, Carter Anderson. So glad to be back. This is, for those of you who have never been on the show before, this is a comedy game show where I get some of the best comedians that $12 could buy, and I have them make memes for you right here on the show. Let's go ahead and meet our first contestant. Our first comedian, I've been a Instagram follower of his for quite a while. He's done a whole bunch of awesome shit. Give it up for Devin, everybody. How's it going?
Good. Thank you for having me. I didn't know we were getting paid $12. This is exciting now. I wasn't enthused.
Well, I mean, it's a $12 gift card. It's a $12 gift card to Whataburger. So if you have a Whataburger in your area.
No, I'm not even close. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, next time you come out here, I mean, it expires tomorrow. But you know, I mean, definitely. What sort of great restaurants are in your area?
Well, we have delicacies like Perkins and Denny's, and yeah, it's Orlando, so it's basically all the places that you would never want to go unless it's the only option. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's true. Kind of like Orlando, really.
yeah, pretty
Actually,
much, yeah.
yeah. I lived out there for like 5 months, and well, that's all I got to say about that. It was not a great time.
No,
It
you
was a
saw
great
it
time.
all. Everything is there. You can see it
Yeah,
all
I
in
really
5 minutes.
did. Yeah, the
Mhm.
big Ferris wheel. There's the big Ferris wheel, and then there's a lot of drug addicts, and then a lot of Trinidadians. Just all the Trinidadians. Like it's just a lot. It's one of those places where you go there and like if you're an old white lady, you're like there are a lot of Trinidadians here. So I mean,
I'm
it's
sure
just
they
and
use
that's
the
not
word.
necessarily racist. That's just an observation. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, I'm sure they refer to them as Trinidadians. The old white women are so known for
Oh
their
yeah,
cultural
they're
appropriation.
oh yeah, they're well versed, well versed.
Right.
Our second comedian, super funny guy. I've known him for about a year now, and just every single time I see him, he just absolutely destroys it. Give it up for Lando, everybody. Lando, how's it going, buddy?
It's great, man. How
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
yourself?
Woo! Man, just chilling, surviving. So, once once the apocalypse, really starts popping off, what's going to be your weapon of choice to defend yourself against all the zombies and shit like that, and all the sick people,
I haven't
whatever.
thought about that yet, man. But a
You
bat is
should have a
always
weapon,
the
and
go-to. A bat is always the go-to.
yeah,
Yeah.
a bat is good. You could put some barbed wire around the bat, like in
No.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that sounds good. But when you have a nail gun and you can just shoot nails through there, it makes it a little bit
Yeah,
better. The barbed wire will fall off, but if you got the nail
yeah.
gun and you shoot the nails through there, it's a little bit better.
See, that is so good. Like you should have a show on HGTV, and you could like teach like little nifty little tricks like that. That would be so nifty, especially for this time. I don't want to just go on HGTV and just only see like white people that don't have money somehow get in $1 million house. I'm tired of that. They need some more stuff on there.
I'll tell you
That could
one
be.
thing, man. They have classes you can take, man, where you can throw what are those things called? God damn it, shit! What the fuck?
An
Like
axe.
an axe? Yeah, yeah, that would
Yeah,
be nice. Throw an axe at somebody's fucking head. That'd be amazing.
that'd be so awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They have axe throwing bars out here in Austin.
Yeah.
Like I heard about that. Yeah, you could like kind of cost a bit of money though. Like more than this show pays me. But yeah, it would be really
It's
fun.
only to
Yeah,
keep us out. That's only to keep us out, man. But you can
that's
donate plasma. You can donate plasma, man, and pay for that.
We'll get it. We'll get it. I don't have the Rona. That was just a sneeze. I had some pepper earlier. That's why I'm fine. I'm fine, everyone. I'm fine. I live alone. I don't know why I did that. Our next comedian, really great guy, recommends to me. Give it up for Deese, everybody. How you doing, bud?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I like your place. You got a whole setup there. I see you got a Hawaiian shirt hanging over there.
That's right.
Yeah. Where are you shooting from? Where are you from?
I live in Spokane, Washington now. I grew up in Long Beach, California, so I'm a long way from home, man.
How do you go from Long Beach, California to Spokane, Washington? For those of you who don't know about Spokane, Washington, it's probably for the better. Please explain what happened.
I got lost on a road trip, man, and I just ended up here. And it turns out it's really easy to, it's a really cheap place to live. So I just decided to make it home. Yeah,
that's true. Is that really what happened? You got
actually
lost on
kind of, yeah. I was literally just left LA years ago and was kind of on the road, just traveling for a couple months, and came through Spokane.
Yeah.
Was staying for a weekend, and I never left, man.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah.
But I guess that makes sense. I mean, it is insanely cheaper than California. No one can afford to live in California.
Yeah,
Like pretty
take a
much,
zero off
it's
the
just
houses,
like
and it's way cheaper. I love it. So
yeah, like you could be like a manager at a Chuck E. Cheese and have like a 3-story house to yourself in Spokane, Washington,
Yeah.
easily. Like that's no
Yeah.
problem. You ain't even got to be a manager. You could be like, you could just you could be in the suit, and you can afford it. It
I
can
like
be
that
done.
you downgraded me from manager already. You down
Yeah, well, I
instantly
mean,
you're
you
like
haven't been
manager
pulling
seems
your
like
weight, bud.
the hey, can I answer the question you asked Lando about your weapon in the
You
zombie
may.
apocalypse?
Go for it.
Because I actually have a bit about this. Somebody asked this, a girl asked me this on a blind date one time, and I'm like, she's like, you could have one weapon in a zombie apocalypse, what would it be? And I'm like, easy, time machine.
Oh,
Think
it's
about
not a
it.
weapon.
That's what you tell me. That's not a weapon. That solves every
It's
problem
not
you've
a
ever had in
weapon.
life, man. Yeah, that's just
Well,
smart thinking
yeah.
right there.
That's
I
just
mean,
smart.
that is true. I guess. I mean, you can utilize it as a weapon. I
He
mean, you
wants
could.
to run everybody over in the DeLorean. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're-
that's true.
they're-
Yeah,
and
you
they're made of steel
you
too.
could go
never
back
put a
in
dent
time.
that thing.
You could go back in time to when like someone's about to like shoot JFK and just run that motherfucker over. Boom. JFK lives to be 90. He'd still be around now.
I thought you meant run JFK over. I see what you're saying.
No.
Whatever the guy gonna shoot him. God, that makes more sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shooter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
right.
want to kill JFK. Alrighty. Well, this has gone off. This is starting off very well. This is going well. I feel very confident about this show. Let's just go ahead and get into the rules of the show and how this whole thing works. The first rule: there are no rules. Free game. Let's move on to the next rules. Second rule: there are 4 rounds and they're all different themed. Number 3: you vote for who the winner is of each round. That is you, the audience, the people watching the show right now. And then the 4th rule: the person with the most points wins. Seems pretty fair, right? All right, guys, are you ready to get started? Are you ready for In the Meantime?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do
I
it.
love that enthusiasm. That's good. That's good. That's what we need. That's what we need in the show. That's what's going to get us to the next level, man. Watch out, Family Feud. You're in trouble, Steve Harvey. Let me tell you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our very first round of the show. Let's take a selfie. I love this picture so much. I was looking for pictures of like cute pets, and then I stumbled across this, and I'm just like, that cat is down. Like, everyone's like, oh, cats and dogs don't get along. No, he runs that gang. That's a gang. You can't tell me that isn't a gang of pets. They are a gang, and if any like poodle or something like that goes into their neighborhood, it's like, well, somebody's a little fucking lost, man.
That cat
What you
died
doing out
when
here, man?
this picture was taken.
You wearing the wrong colors, blood. Like, it'd be some shit like that. All right, so you got to take that picture. You got to put some funny text on top of it, and that's how a meme works. It's very simple. Very, very easy. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first meme. Let's see. The very first one is from Mr. Devin. Devin, if you could read this one out for us, please.
Homeward Bound, the mixtape, the original WAP. And if you know what WAP stands for, that's that, right?
Yes. Yeah, it sure does. Oh man, that.
I don't think anybody knows what Homeward Bound is, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's a lot of references. Like like, you got to remember the movie Homeward Bound, which I do. That was a really great movie. I even remember the not as good sequel. Like, it was fun. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was just they were just lost in San Francisco. It just, how do they keep on getting lost? I don't know.
A homeless guy would have ate them by now if that was the real Lost in San Francisco.
Yeah, for real. Like, whenever they shoot movies in San Francisco, they do it where there's like no traffic, and that's just the most inaccurate thing ever. San Francisco, it's worse than LA when it comes to traffic. I've been there. It's awful. It's a real mess. But anyway, so yeah, Devin, while we're here, what did you think of the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion video WAP? What did you think?
My right arm enjoyed it very much. It was very. The cinematography was fantastic. I mean, overall, I thought it was very, very pleasurable. Yes.
Very, very pleasurable indeed. Thank you for that. Let me tell you, I think there are going to be, in about 9 months or so, there are going to be a lot of kids born because of that fucking video.
Yeah, weak ass
quite a few.
palms. I had weak ass palms after I watched it.
Yeah, there's going to be like a kid named William Alexander Phillips. WAP. Like, just after that shit, it's going to be ridiculous. All right, our next meme is from Lando. Lando, if you wouldn't mind reading this one out for us, please.
Fuck Drew Carey and Bob Barker.
I get where you were going with this one, Lando. So after Bob Barker left The Price is Right, Drew Carey took over that spot, and after every single episode of that show, you have to be like a daytime TV watcher to know this, but like he is always like, make sure to get your pet spayed and neutered, and like these guys are not having it, man. They're not for it. Okay, why are you trying to control our population? Okay, we can do whatever we want. Okay, we cats and dogs, bitch. You know, it's just some of that. Don't be disrespecting us. It's awesome. Great stuff.
I'm so glad we're throwing out so many 1991 references here tonight.
I mean, that tends to be our audience. That tends to be our audience.
It also looks like he's out with his stepkids.
Yeah.
It does look like that.
You got the redheaded stepkid there.
He's like, man, I may not. That guy's like, I may not be their father, but I'm also their father. You know, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I take care of these kids, okay?
Anyone can be a dad, but
anyone could be a dad. The real dad comes around every once in a while, like maybe once every year, and like tries to like, you know, take the spot. And he's like, "Hey man, you're not even their real dad. I'm the one that's been here. I'm the one that's been taking them. I'm picking them up and taking them to school and taking them to violin practice. You don't know nothing about. You don't even know your child's playing violin. She's playing violin. She's good at violin, man. Forget you. I'm the real dad. It's just doing the most. That is an attentive cat. That cat is passionate about his children. That's what he's doing.
I think the dog on the left is actually a Lando Shepherd. I think that is what that is.
Oh, we got jabs. Okay.
It really does, though.
Right, the first one is free. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
The first is free, bro.
Oh my god. That's good. All right. Our next meme is from Mr. Deese. Deese, if you could read this one out for us.
6 lives left.
See, so it looks like you went in a different like direction than everyone else. You look like you think he's getting beat up 3 times.
Yeah,
I guess in this picture.
He's going to take a selfie. He didn't even see the gang creeping up behind him. He thought he was just getting a little horizon pick going on.
Yeah, he's just like, man, it's a nice autumn day. I have my sweater on, and oh shit.
Yeah,
that would be something. I wonder if there's ever been like someone like taking like a nice selfie, and then there's just like a fucking gang behind them, just ready to like, you know, beat them up for like wearing blue in like, you know, like blood area or something like that. It'd be crazy, ridiculous. All right, guys.
People take pictures in that wilderness all the time. They'll snap pictures and then be like, see it later, like, oh, there's like a cougar behind me, man. That shit happens all the time. Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at it, I get kind of a Piper Perry vibe with that whole photo. I don't know who's going to get that reference, but thank you. Thank you, other white guy on here that got that one. Yeah.
Well, at least you guys have each other. That's all that matters.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Don't Google that, by the way. If there's children watching, don't Google that.
Yeah, don't do it. All right, guys. So now it is up to you, the audience, the governed, to decide whose meme is the funniest. Is it Devin's? Is it Lando's? Is it Deese? Deese, for your name, if I was to say it plural, do I still just say Deese, or do I say Deese's, or do I say Deuce?
Oh, good question, man. I just have a GED. I can't answer that.
Okay.
but
Thank you for telling me.
whatever feels right, whatever feels like is right in your heart, Carter. I'll go with it.
I mean, it's just the rules, like, vary from time to time. Like, like
Yeah,
there's mouse, mice, and then
nieces,
there's like goose,
yeah,
geese, but there's no meese.
right.
And it's like house, but not heist.
Right. Despite
So
just
like,
being
I don't.
qualified as a white guy, I'm Mexican and the name's Spanish, so I don't know. And being a typical Mexican American, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know how to
Uh,
I don't know how to pluralize D's. uh, so what? Yeah, whatever's in your heart, man. You say it, and I'll go with it.
okay, well, thank you. I feel like as long as I have your consent, I don't
Yeah,
have to
always.
worry about
Com-
any consequences later. So
Yeah.
that's all that matters to me. Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at a funny meme. See how that goes. All right. When someone brings hateration and holleration to the dancery, God damn it. I hate it when that happens. It's very frustrating when people she made a whole song. Mary J. Blige made a whole song saying we don't need no hateration or holleration in the dancery. She was very clear about that. She was very explicit in her instructions. And some jackass just goes out of his way to bring the hateration and holleration. I don't know, man. It just pisses me off. It just pisses me off, I get emotional when that happens. It's very upsetting.
And
Don't you hate it, Devin? Don't you hate it when people bring hateration and holleration into the dancery? Isn't it disrespectful?
especially with COVID, there better be some social destinations, rations, something. Yeah.
He's trying.
Yeah.
I help you.
How do you carry? How does holleration and hateration travel? How do you bring that into the club or the dancery?
By not wearing a mask, that's how.
Oh,
That's
okay.
just
That's fair, yeah.
exactly. And then arguing with people at Walmart. It's an issue, okay? Like they're just trying to keep their people safe, all right? They are making minimum wage. Don't make their lives more difficult than they already have to be, okay? Just wear the goddamn mask. Wear the mask, people. By the way, if you're watching the show and you are someone who like doesn't wear a mask, like typically at Walmart, die like today. Like don't be a dick. Just wear a mask. That's awesome. That's option B. That's
I feel
option
like the
B.
people
Okay.
who are shopping at Walmart a lot, we can afford to lose those people though. So if
Yeah.
they don't wear a mask and we lose them, it's like, all right. I don't know.
That's true. I don't know. I've been at like Walmart like twice this week. Like I needed to get some stuff. I needed
Yeah.
to get some stuff and some
You need a
things too.
Sam's card. That's what the fuck you need, a Sam's card. Shit.
That's true.
I
That's
buy
true.
everything on
Marty,
Style,
that's
so
a
I don't
sponsor
know.
that we could use.
Hey.
Sam's Club.
How did you learn how to shop? Goddamn, you a grown ass man.
Man, I've never had a Sam's card. I don't know. Our family isn't that big. It's just three of us. Like it never got to that point. And we're HEB people out here. Like, we've been HEB people since the beginning. That's where my dad works. So it's a big part of it. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the, let's look at this. What are you exclaiming in this picture, Devin? What are you yelling at a child? Is that it looks
probably.
like you're yelling at a child?
I have
Yeah.
two of them.
So Devin is a teacher. You're a teacher, right, Devin?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. A teacher and a comedian. So I mean, I imagine in both contexts, like either like yelling at a heckler or yelling at someone maybe heckling one of your classes.
Right.
What subject do you teach?
I teach U.S. government, so as you guys can tell by my background being the only one that doesn't look like it belongs on To Catch a Predator, I am a teacher. Watch what I do.
That look like he said, "What do you mean $20 a gram?"
Yep. Got to be a teacher discount, teacher appreciation discount
Right.
on that. You gotta,
Yeah, man. If teachers can't get drugs for cheaper, then what's the fucking point? Like, what are we even doing?
you just
We have
confiscate
failed
them from
you
the
as a
student.
society.
You just confiscate
Yeah.
them from the student, and then they're yours. That's it.
That's true. That's true. Like, once you take drugs from students, like those are your drugs now. That's just, I mean, what are they gonna? They can't get them back. Yeah, when you steal illegal stuff, it's still only been stolen once. Like that's the trick. That's the trick.
Sure.
That's what people.
Yeah.
And that's what they won't tell you. That's what the media won't tell you. But now you know. Now you know. All right, guys. All right, Lando won that round. Nice job, Lando. Look at you. Man, all right. So we've got Lando with Uno and Devin with Settle.
I'm sorry.
All right, guys.
Sorry.
Let's go ahead and move on to the second round of the show. Very excited about this one. Dave Chappelle for 2020. Like literally, honestly, I think it would be good. I mean, I think he'd be better than Kanye West. Like for sure, he'd be better than Kanye West. Like by a lot.
Deeper.
I think so.
Go
More
deeper.
stable.
Go deeper.
What?
Tell me
Go
more.
deeper? Oh yeah, I think he would also do better than Carrot Top. He would be a way better president than Carrot Top by like a lot. I think he'd be better than Rosie O'Donnell. I don't think Rosie O'Donnell would be that good a president. I mean, she was a great comedian, a great host of like the Nick Awards.
That's a straight.
Yeah, she was like really good at that. But I don't think that would help with foreign policy. Getting slime.
I must rather have Roseanne than Rosie O'Donnell. Goddamn it, shit.
Man, yeah, it's true. I mean, it would be some good taglines. She would have some good taglines.
That's
You know,
she
she-
pantyhose. Goddamn, that's a stretch.
Jeez, goodness. All right, so guys, what you got to do is like find a modern problem that requires a modern solution for Dave Chappelle for 2020. Let's go ahead and look at the first one. Mr. Devin, if you could read this one out for us, please.
When she is packing up to leave your broke ass, so you tell her you have the Rona, so she can't leave for 14 days.
Oh,
Brilliant. That's
Gives you
brilliant.
second thought.
Okay. You gotta think outside the box. You gotta think outside the box. That's how you get them.
certificate working right there. That's teacher certificate.
That's how you get them.
Also, how you keep from going back to teaching. You just tell them you got the Rona, then you got the next 2 weeks off. So it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Strong
Boom.
union,
Like
man.
this is just
Yeah,
You know?
smart.
and then all you gotta do, like, they're like, well, I don't think you really have the Rona, and then you just cough a little. Oh shit. You know what? Just stay at home. Just stay at home. We'll it'll with pay,
Yeah.
and yeah, here's an iPad. Just please don't come back here for a while.
Exactly.
All right. Exactly. I think honestly that pretty much solves most problems. Is just cough a little these days, and it gets rid of people.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Lando's meme here. All right, Becky. So go ahead and that's Becky Lynn was on the show last week. She actually won. Once again, congratulations to Becky Lynn. We miss you already so much that we just couldn't let you go. But anyway, Lando, if you could read this one out for us, please.
Man, this shit makes me feel old, man. I gotta look how close I am to the screen.
Yeah, if you could get your reading glasses, that'd be great.
When you know she's gonna check your phone, so you change your side chick's name to Papa John's. Okay.
Yep, that's what you put. And I think it's a pretty good solution. I think that's great, because if when you have a side chick, you can't just have her down as like Becky the side chick. Like that's no good. Like that's gonna get you caught for sure. She'll know that her name is Becky and that she is indeed your side chick. But when
It
you
would have
put her as Papa
Dave
John's,
Chappelle would have been like, if Dave Chappelle would have said something like, "What's that has to do with the price of weed in the hood?" That would have. That's what that means. What he said. I'm sorry, I'm
Exactly.
rewriting. I'm sorry.
that would have been good too. That would have also been good too.
Yeah.
But
What the
I
price
think the
of
problem
weed
with this.
Yeah, what that has to do with the price of weed in the hood? That's what they should have said.
Well, what it actually does have a great deal to do with the price of weed in the hood is because if she finds out because your side chick is also like your weed dealer. Okay. So if she finds out that you're texting your side chick, then she's not going to let you text your side chick anymore. Then you won't be able to have that weed connect. And then, weed is illegal out here in Texas, so you won't be able to get the weed. Then you have to get another weed guy. That guy will charge markup price. And then, boom, the whole economy is fucked up.
Man, why
It's-
do you think
Love
I
it that you
accidentally
gave
ended up
that a
in
whole
Washington State?
backstory.
yeah. I mean, that's just logic right there. That's just that crazy logic just popping in there. That's how you get them. That's how you get them. All right, and Deese, what do you got for us? You could read this one out, please.
You call it cheating. I call it secret polyamory.
Boom. Yeah. That's all that is. I don't see it. I don't see what the problem is. I don't see
Yeah,
what's wrong with that.
potato,
That's fine.
man. Yeah.
This is me
Yeah.
Googling what polyamory is before I laugh at that. I'm trying to.
Good guy.
All right, yeah.
This is why I
Be sure to
still
use Yahoo. That will help better.
Click images.
Do not click images. Don't do it. It'll just it's not a good thing to see. Like yeah, not a good.
I suggest next
Deese,
video
have you done polyamory?
No,
before?
man. I
Yeah, multiple partners?
just don't date. Girls are like, one of my friends, she's like, you should do she was like, you should be polyamorous. I'm like, how about we just keep banging and I don't remember when your birthday is? Like, that's seems like a better solution.
That is a good solution. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no anniversary. You don't have to know how long you've been with the person.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And also Chris said, Chris is our engineer. Don't Google polyamory on the wife's phone. That's a pretty good idea. I mean, honestly, if you can help it, don't Google it on your phone either. And then also just change the search history every so often,
Yeah.
just kind of change it. But when you delete the search history, then put up like some fake stuff that you've been looking up, like monster trucks or just some Spike TV dumb shit. The
Homeless
best kind of life one to make
charities,
you look
homeless
good.
outreach programs, things that are like, like how to donate money to poor children or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like sprinkle that in there every once in a while. It's all little things to just kind of like keep you from not getting in trouble. That's
Right.
the trick.
I like
Yes.
how we all memed about failed relationships as if that's a trend amongst comedians.
Weird.
It's crazy. It's
It is.
crazy
Yeah.
and ludicrous.
Oh, someone's had relationships he's failed at. Humble brag. Okay. All
Yeah, right.
Get relationships
Yeah,
actually.
well, look at me. Look who's having tea with the queen. All right. Well, guys, if you are enjoying this show and enjoying all of our antics and shenanigans and hoodlums, make sure to become a patron of In the Meantime. Like, you can read posts by us, see all kinds of funny outtakes and funny videos and some of the stuff from our green room. And you can do that on patreon.com/InTheMeantimeBLC. It's really, really a great service, and it helps out a lot of artists and stuff like that. And you can also pay as you go if you want to. That's fine. No judgment here. You go to Venmo at BL Comedy or on the Cash App, $, Big Laugh Comedy, and your contributions will go towards all of the funny comics here and our amazing production staff. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to the third round of the show, which I like to call, that means goes in the next video, next picture. Let's get Brandon into trouble. So this is a picture of the executive producer of Big Laugh Comedy and a producer for our show, Brandon Lewin, and that is his wife, Jasmine Lewin. And I thought it would be really funny to make them make this picture for me so we can use it on the show. It clearly looks like Brandon is explaining something, and she's like, I really don't want to hear it. I'm done with you. And let's see if we can get Brandon in trouble for real, because that would be very entertaining for me and hilarious, and not very good for him. It'd be very unpleasant for him, but I would enjoy it. I would enjoy it a lot, and I'd just laugh and laugh and laugh. Let's go ahead and start with Devin. What do you got for us, Devin?
Babe, I know Cardi said swipe it like a credit card, but I'm just saying I prefer the chip reader.
Yeah, that's so. I mean, by the way, Deese won the last round. I believe we totally forgot about that
Oh,
part.
hey,
But
cool.
Deese Yeah, there we go. All right.
I
So
just wanna
Deez,
win
your
that
type,
car.
Orlando. Yeah. So, God, yeah, that WAP video is probably going to come up like 8 more times during this show. And honestly, I might need to step away from the computer for a moment to get on my other computer to look at that video once more. Yeah. In that context, I hate the chip reader, but in that context, yeah, it's a great time. I think you just, yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the young lady.
Yeah,
perhaps.
white guys typically go straight to the chip reader. I don't know.
It's
she wants you to
yeah, you
swipe
never
it.
know.
Let's just get to the chip reader.
Yeah. I think if it's you're just meeting the young lady, then yeah, you go for a swipe. But then after you've been there a while, y'all are invested, you care about each other, then you go chip reader style. Yeah, I mean that just seems like good etiquette. That just seems like being proper right there. That just seems like the right thing to do. That seems good. All right, Lando, let's see what you came up with. If you could read this one out for us, please. Once again,
Popeye's Chicken is a nice restaurant. Talking about I don't take you nowhere. Fuck out of here.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, it's expensive. It's out of all of the chicken places, Popeyes is kind of the most expensive. Like,
Yeah.
the only way you can like
It's
get out
also
of
like
there.
it looks like he's saying, I thought you eat cold slaw.
No one eats coleslaw. Restaurants, if you're listening to this, especially Cane's, Raising Cane's. If anyone from Raising Cane's who's in charge of like what goes on at Raising Cane's is watching this show right now, no one likes your coleslaw, and do better, okay? Like,
Yeah.
and also while we're at it, no one likes apple turnovers either, okay? Stop when we come back after you like forgot something and you apologize. Hey, we're sorry for messing that up. Please take an apple turnover. I don't want a fucking apple turnover. They're gross. They're not. I don't want an apple turnover from McDonald's.
What's your
okay?
alternative? What's your alternative there?
I mean, I would like if McDonald's messes up, then I would want an Oreo McFlurry. Give me an Oreo McFlurry for free. Give me just a little small one.
You look
You
like
know, if the ice cream machine isn't broken. We're assuming a lot there. We're hoping that the ice cream machine isn't broken, but it probably is. This is the problem. This is the problem, okay? Hopefully Dave Chappelle will fix this in 2020. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, Deez, let's see what you came up with. What do you got for us?
I told you, I rap every word in a Snoop Dogg song.
That's perfect. I think that's really, really great. Okay, so Brandon is white, and his wife isn't. She is black and Puerto Rican, and I imagine like the first couple of months, she was probably like, "Whoa, hey, you don't get to say that," and he was like, I just said hola. Exactly. You can't say hola. Don't say anything in Spanish ever. Okay. You're white. You are sandals with socks white. Okay. Your name is Brandon. All right. Please just stop. All right.
You
Let's
said
go to
Puerto
Popeyes.
Rican and black. I thought those was the same thing, but you said Puerto Rican and black.
In New York, it is. In New York, if you're Puerto Rican, I'm just black. I'm just black. Okay, but it depends. It changes, like if you're Puerto Rican in Florida, you're just Cuban now. You're not. You just that's the rules. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules.
That's the law. It's a law.
Yeah. That's just how that works.
I don't know. She's wearing the Golden Girls shirt. Who's appropriating which culture here? I mean,
I just, you know what? Honestly, if they, she is wearing a Golden Girl. I didn't even notice. By the way, if they redid the Golden Girls with like 4 older black women, I am all for that. That would be fucking awesome. That'd be hilarious. That'd be a really funny ass show.
They already.
I mean, really, they could just bring back the cast of Living Single, and like they would be about that age now.
Just like, yeah, that's right.
They already did. It was called 227.
227.
Yeah.
I have no. What is that? I have
Google it
no
later
idea.
on, but that was.
I'll Google it later on. I will Google it. I will Google it during this next round. All right, guys. So now you guys gotta decide who won that third round. Was it Devin? Was it Lando? Or was it Deese? In the meantime, boom, I said it. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at a funny meme, and then we're gonna take a look at a funny video. All right, getting to the store entrance and realizing you forgot your mask. Anyone who isn't watching the Umbrella Academy right now, there's only two appropriate reasons for not watching the Umbrella Academy right now. You've already watched it, and yeah, that's it. Actually, that's all you got. That's all I got. Just watch the Umbrella Academy. It's an amazing show. It's like the geekiest show ever, but it's really cool. I love it so much. That's one of the characters from the show, and he does a great job. Yeah, it's upsetting. Yeah, you just, especially if you get to the store entrance, you get right up there, and then you realize you forgot your fucking mask. And you got to walk back to your car, which you parked in the back. Like it's like 20 whole feet away from you.
Right.
It's rough.
Not if you're
man.
in Florida. You just go in and cough on everybody like we all do. You got to really.
Oh yeah,
live-
yeah.
Yeah, man, I live near
That
North
is how-
Idaho where
that is how
nobody
it goes
wears
down in Florida.
masks. You just go in North Idaho. I live right by there. Nobody wear masks, and they all hate brown people. So I go there, and I can't even go over there with or without a mask. They don't give a shit. I'm sorry. Can you stay on this show? God damn it! God damn it!
No, it's fine. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you can curse as much as you want on this fucking show. Fuck it. Yeah, Devin, are you like, especially with being a teacher in Florida? Florida is like one of the highest number of cases right now. Are you like, is that worry you at all? But they're probably not like starting school up for you guys. It's probably just going to be all online, right?
No, they're starting up school. That's why I decided to do this, because I want, one more time to try to do some comedy before I'm in ICU.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, R.I.P. Devin.
Yep.
Oh,
We're
shit.
gonna miss you. Good luck, buddy.
I'm glad
Jesus.
Lando,
That is so
I'm glad Lando's wearing the "Live in the Dream" in 2019 shirt. I don't think you, when you bought that, you really knew what was ahead of you.
Yes.
Yes, he didn't update it to 2020 for a reason. 2019 is where it peaked, man.
It's an NA show, man.
Remember the good days. Always remember the good times. 2019.
Those were the days. All right, now let's take a look at this funny picture. This picture of Lando. Is this from like the 70s, Lando?
No, this is
this from like
right now.
Oh.
This is from a little show that I call "You Can Learn a Lot from a Dope Feed."
That's his last day of lockdown.
Royale with cheese. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. There it is. That is it. The sixth member of the Jackson 5.
It's like the belt.
Yeah, that is so great, man. Just about to go on stage with the Four Brothers and tear that show up. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. So now we are going to go ahead and move on to the final round of the show. We'll find out who the winner is of the previous round in just a moment. But we're going to move on to the lightning round. This is everyone's favorite round of the show. Oh, look at us. And by the way, Devin won. That means it's a three-way tie. We are starting into the fourth round of the show with a three-way tie. It's only happened like 3 other times in the show. We've had 18 episodes. It just, usually someone dominates. But you guys have all been equally whooping that ass, man. Good job. So now the next show, there is no memes. It's only straight up roasting, rapid fire. Each one of you just goes off and makes fun of these next 5 pictures as many times as you can. Everyone can go at the same time. Try not to talk over each other, but it's no turns or anything like that. And are you guys ready? Are you ready for the first one? Ready for the first picture?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, let's get into it. First one is the character John Hammond from Jurassic Park. You may remember him from, ruining shit and trying to make a theme park with real dinosaurs, which was a very stupid idea, and a whole bunch of people told him that. Make fun of this man. He deserves it.
Man, that guy's dressed like he just saw Amistad pull up.
Oh,
You got to end it with looking ass at the end.
Looking at
After
sorry.
each roast, like you got to say like looking ass. Like for him, like Santa Claus looking ass.
All
Like
right,
you
all
know,
right.
an archaeology teacher looking ass. Like Welcome to Fantasy Island looking ass. Boom! I just gave you 3 examples.
Yeah.
Just got to Epstein Island looking ass. That's
But I'll still give you a point for that first one, Deez.
That's a
old
good
All
one.
right. Did the audio
old
cut
Django
get cut off?
Reincarnated
All right.
looking ass.
We'll go ahead and move on to the next picture. Next one is a picture of Jay-Z. You may know
Oh.
him. He is currently married to Beyonce. I don't know how either, you know. But
Yeah,
it's crazy
old
stuff.
married to a fine
real
looking
stuff
ass
for him.
looking ass.
Yeah, I was say that's the face of a man who just found out that Beyonce still hasn't left him
All
yet.
right, I'll go first. Elmer Fudd looking ass. Hova
Big
looking
cheeks
ass.
having
Gets beat up in an elevator looking ass.
Old
I'm friends with Kanye West still looking ass. I can only sit in the floor seats because I own this team looking ass. You know,
Old Hova to HOA looking ass. We got
Right.
what's happening?
Oh, she finally texted me back looking at it.
All right, guys, we'll go ahead and move on to the next round. Next picture.
old Great Clips model looking ass. Old
A
Data
touch
from
of
Star
gray
Trek
hair
looking
looking
Yeah,
at it.
I mean, Crypt Keeper looking ass over here. This guy.
ass. Old Greed is bad now past the offering plate looking ass. I don't think the host can hear us anymore. Carter,
Looking at
you can hear us now?
it. Turn this goddamn mic off looking at it. Slap him in the face looking at it.
Oh, looking mad because you just saw Jay-Z looking ass. He's old ass. That's, I don't know.
That's a good one, Chris. That's good.
I think Carter's a little delayed there.
Yeah, thank God.
That's good. All right, next pick. Let's move on to the next one. All right, and this is MacGruber. They're actually bringing this sketch back as a show on Peacock, starring Will, not Will Arnett, but I don't know, one of the Wills. Go ahead and get at him.
Forte.
I'm too sexy for these glasses looking at it.
Oh, I have health problems, so I won't wear a mask looking ass.
Not pretending like they're not a cop on their day off looking ass.
It's always beer 30 looking at it.
Oh, hold up a fish on his Tinder account looking ass.
I bought this vest with my Marlboro miles looking at it.
Oh, Facebook has no right over my
Oh,
photos
goodness.
looking ass.
That's a lesbian outfit looking ass.
I cut my old hair looking at it.
That's good. That's good. All right, let's
I
move
wouldn't
on
make
to
my
the
sister
last picture, guys.
Yes, I will hit it looking at it. Look at
And this is
this.
a picture of me with a bear. We're friends. This is my scene in The Revenant.
Oh, smoke me the bear looking ass.
Zookeeper looking at it.
Yeah.
We bear bears looking at it.
Oh, country bear ounce of weed looking ass.
Yeah, I knew I shouldn't have hung out with white people today looking
Shirt
ass.
tails looking at it. Excite bike playing looking at it.
Oh, I thought
guys
this
are
was
jerks.
a
You
different
guys are
type of
jerks.
bear on
Only
Grindr
you can
looking
prevent forest fires looking at it.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh,
I definitely. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna leave it alone.
oh goodness.
Are we still going?
If you want.
We still
That's
Sorry,
good.
a little delayed.
I'm 20 looking at us.
You guys-
Ussy with my little cousin looking at
All right, guys. I think that's it for this round. All right, we'll take a second and we're gonna go ahead and add up the points. But guys, if you've been enjoying the show and really liking what we're doing, make sure to become a patron of In the Meantime. You could go and do that on patreon.com in the meantime at BLC. And let's see. And also you could pay as you go on Venmo at BL Comedy or on the Cash App, Big Laugh Comedy. And let's see, go ahead and take a look at the points here. Looks like Devin got 10. Good job. Lando got 15. Deese got 6. So Lando, you are the big winner. Look at that.
bullshit.
Nice.
Oh,
There
man.
we go. All right.
For real.
Lando, do you have a speech for us or anything?
Man, I just want to thank you guys, man. I didn't do nothing but show up, you guys. That's the only thing I did. I didn't do anything.
Now you can get your Living the Dream in 2020 shirt.
That's good. That's good. Guys, well, this has been In the Meantime. You guys have been so great. My thanks to Devin, Deese, and our champion this week, Lando. Great job, everyone. You've all been so funny. And this has been our show, In the Meantime. We do this every Friday on Big Laugh Comedy Network. Make sure to like our page and look for more exciting shows. We'll see you next week. I'm Carter Anderson. Adios.
Carter Anderson.
In the meantime, 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 in the